What's going on?
Well, I got my neck cranked yesterday in practice by a fat kid, and what was interesting about it though is that obviously I felt a lot of pressure and I tapped, and it was severe pain
This is
compliance.
jujitsu practice.
Jiu-jitsu practice,
Yep.
yeah. And I was, it's a can opener, it's a neck crank. But I felt a lot of pressure. It didn't feel anything dramatic, right? But something happened, and I tapped very quickly. And what was interesting about it though is that I didn't feel anything in my neck
Hmm.
afterwards. It almost felt like equivalent to a broken rib in terms of I couldn't breathe. If I coughed or sneezed, it was awful. But it was something muscular in my back, and I was having back spasms the rest of the day through that night, etc. So what I'm trying to figure out is how did he end up messing up my trap if he's yanking on my neck, or is it just like expressing itself there? Or is that
Yep.
you know what I mean?
That is $1 million question.
Right.
So I'm not glad you're hurt, but this is great because this happens to nearly everybody. Something like 80% of the population has neck pain at some point in time. And I'm frankly amazed at the 20% that doesn't. It shocks me that there's people who don't have neck or back pain that are active. So this is a hugely common question. So you're saying you cranked your neck
Correct.
like this,
Correct.
but your symptoms are in your back. Where in your back?
Probably about, I'd say 3/4 of the way down my scap, somewhere, in my ribs, but it feels like, that lower trap area.
So if I can point
Yeah.
in here.
Yep, exactly. Just right there, maybe a little south of there, but that's
Okay.
pretty much it, yeah.
Yeah. So this is between the spine and the shoulder blade, the scapula.
Right.
That area from where your neck basically ends
Yeah.
and your thoracic spine starts, that is the referral zone for discs in your neck.
Huh.
And everyone you go to the massage therapist and they
Yeah.
rub on this with their elbow. You can roll on a lacrosse ball and
I had my girlfriend rub it with the back of a butter knife when I got back. I mean, it did nothing, but intellectually it seemed like it did.
It feels kind of right. So yeah, it will. So that's a huge deal. And if people had just knew this a little bit, where a symptom in between the spine and the shoulder blade from about my fingertips up to here
Yeah.
means the problem is coming from one of the discs in the lower half of your neck.
No kidding.
Guarantees it. People swear up and down it's muscular,
Yep.
and it's just mistaken. Treating that site of symptom, even though the muscles there can sometimes spasm a little bit, just they're trying to protect. So that's what happened to you. That is a neck disc injury.